you're about 6'6", correct?
I'm about 6'4".
Okay, 6'4". I'm about 5'8" on a good day. Do you think you could take me? I mean, look, I mean, I'm a zombie. What are your thoughts on that, Dave?
um, I don't know. I mean, it's you look like a formidable opponent. I'm
I'm
gonna say okay.
scrappy.
I'm
I'm
gonna say
scrappy.
if I had my team, yeah, I'd say you'd be gone. But if it was just me and you, I don't know. It's a 50-50 toss up.
Okay, all right, I'll take it.
Gotcha.
In the trailer, we
Yep.
hear Kenny Rogers, the gambler, as kind of like
Yeah.
the zombie fight song. But what would Dave's personal fight song be if he was fighting zombies?
Oh, well, so this is an easy one for me because so I would have to go back. I would have to step back into my professional wrestling days because my theme music, I Walk Alone, was always just amped me up. So I think even just listening to that music I'd still go with that. So yeah, I'd say the WWE, my Bautista theme song, I Walk Alone. It would just, yeah, fire me up, put me right there, be ready to go. Yeah.
Um, let's say shit was about to hit the fan and the zombie apocalypse was coming. Where would
Mm.
you go? What would you need with you? Would you need stuff, food? Like, what's going to happen, Dave?
Okay, so if it happened right now, if it broke out right now, I'd run into my office, I'd grab my samurai sword, I'd head home, I'd hunker down. My house, I'm really unintentionally, I think maybe subliminally, there was something, that inside me that, just prepared for this zombie apocalypse. And I don't know what it is, but so my house is somewhat of a fortress. But really it was just designed that way because of the weather, hurricane, it's hurricane proof. But I surrounded myself by a big gate, but that's really just because I want to be left alone. So, so I live in somewhat of a fortress already. I have this huge generator. I have this 1,000 gallon tank generator, which would set me up for a long time. So I know I'd have at least power and air conditioning for a long time. But again, that's for the weather. So it's not like I intentionally prepped for it, but I am somewhat prepped for it. And I have, I'm a big fan of like samurai swords, and I have samurai swords. So I think anyway, my plan right now would grab my samurai sword, jump in my truck, get home. Hopefully, I wouldn't have to run over a few zombies on the way home. When I got there, make sure my dogs are inside, make sure they got everything they need, a lot of water. I'd probably fill up, buckets full of water, and just in case we lost water. I got power. I know I got tons of food, so I'd be set. And I think I just hunker down, and try to ride it out.
You're prepped for this, Dave. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm coming. I'm fucking coming to your house when this
And you come to
happens.
my house, like I got room and I got a fortress. I mean, yeah, I mean, we'll good, we'll play music and we'll just chill and we'll ride it out. And maybe we'll go outside just for fun and just chop off a few zombies' heads. Unless
Done.
they're like, if they're friends of yours and you can convince them not to eat me and my dogs, then we'll invite them in and we'll have a drink. And
I like the drinking part. Wrapping up. If you were going to have three of your former co-stars join you to help fight zombies, who would those three people be, Dave, and why?
ooh, three. So easy right off the bat would be Jason Momoa, because not only is he like a legit badass, especially a badass with a sword. I know he knows his way around a sword, but he'd also just be fun to hang out with. And when we weren't killing zombies, he's just a good dude. He's fun. He's entertainment. We could entertain. We could like listen to music and have drinks and laughs and fun. Chris Pratt, because he's just funny as hell. We probably let him, kind of hang out in the back while we kill zombies, and he could just like, make us laugh while we're killing zombies. And then um, we have to have. Oh man, you know who I would have? I would have Jodie Foster. I would
Jodie
have Jodie.
Foster
I
rounding
would
it
have
up.
I would have Jodie Foster there just because she would do nothing but hang out in the background while we were doing all the hard work, but she would still manage to critique us somehow and criticize what we were doing wrong.
Awesome. Thank you, Dave, so much. I cannot
Yeah,
wait to tell people to see this
yeah,
movie. It is fucking awesome.
yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Fun interview,
Awesome.
man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.